guys, welcome back to my channel. In this episode of Thrifted Transformations, I will be repurposing an old vintage suitcase I found at Savers for $9 into this right here. The inside is really old and broken down, so I replaced the interior and also gave it a new paint job. Keep in mind, this is my first time repurposing something other than clothes and also painting something using acrylics. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I also wanted to mention that this is a collaboration with Prynt. They sent me this Prynt Pocket and I took it with me on my trip to New York. If you guys don't know what this is, it's a little portable Polaroid camera attachment, and my phone is inside of it right now, so it makes it really easy to see what you're taking a picture of, and you can even take a picture or print out a picture of a video. I'll show you guys at the end of the video how it works and everything, and they even sent me a second one to do a giveaway, so make sure you watch to the end to see how you can win. Here's the suitcase I found at Savers for $10. As you can see, the color is faded and has some stains on it. On the inside, pieces have already fallen off, so it's definitely time for a makeover. The first thing I did was peel off the wallpaper so the inside is completely bare. Then I wiped it down with some Clorox wipes. Since I want the suitcase to have some padding, I bought some batting and cut them to fit the inside of the suitcase. It's okay if the top sticks out because we'll just be trimming it away afterwards. Next, you'll want to glue the batting down, and first I tried temporary spray adhesive, which didn't work out so well because the batting was lifting off of the suitcase, so I ended up just using hot glue, which worked a lot better. This is my first time doing a repurposing like this, so if you have any tips, please share it down with us in the comments. This was a bedsheet I also thrifted from Savers, and we'll be using it to line the inside of the suitcase. Cut out a piece that will cover the suitcase and glue the lining fabric along the perimeter of the suitcase, pulling it as you glue so it's laying flat and tight. Just make sure the glue has completely dried before you pull on it. I tried using fabric glue first, but it just didn't work as efficiently as hot glue. Be careful when you're using hot glue though, because you will have to press firmly with your fingers and it will burn. After the perimeter is glued down, trim away the leftover fabric hanging out at the top. Just be sure to leave some seam allowance. Now to finish the top lining edge, I fold the raw edges underneath so it sits right below that metal frame. When you get to the corners, you'll have to fold little pleats and glue it down because there will be extra fabric around that area. There's so many possibilities you can create with your suitcase. For mine, I decided to glue some blue ribbon around the bottom and along the top to clean up any uneven edges. Try to glue the ribbon as straight as possible because if it gets crooked, it's very noticeable. When you get back to the beginning, fold the end of the ribbon underneath to hide the raw edge, and then overlap the other side and glue it down. Next, I bought a sheet of corkboard from Joann and cut it to fit the suitcase. I realized that I needed the corkboard to be glued directly to the suitcase walls instead of the batting so I'll have a stronger hold, so I had to cut away the batting around the middle but left it around the sides. Then I cut a strip of lining fabric and glued it around the side walls, making sure to gather the fabric when you get to the corners. Once the sides are lined, I cover the corkboard with the same fabric by smoothing it out to the back side and gluing it down. Next, I'll be attaching 2 rows of hemp cord across the corkboard so I can hang pictures to it. Cut the string so it wraps around to the back side and then apply some hot glue and sandwich it with another piece of fabric to hold it in place. After that, we can glue it down to the top side of the suitcase. I'm gluing it along the edges of the corkboard and also along the middle so it doesn't fall off. Lastly, I finished off the border with some more blue ribbon, which helped clean up any messy edges and cover any sharp metal from the frame. I decided I wanted to paint the outside of the suitcase as well since there was a bunch of stains on it, so I designed a floral print on Photoshop and painted it on the front. The paint I'm using is acrylic, and this was my second time painting with acrylics, so before I began I watched a bunch of acrylic painting videos on YouTube so I could have a better understanding of how to start. It's funny because I started painting the base color without putting any tape around the edges to protect the borders, and then my boyfriend comes and decides to do it for me, but I was pretty much done by that point. For any beginners out there, it's normal for your painting to look ugly before it starts coming together at the end. And for you experts out there, I didn't apply any base coat or top coat to it before I started painting and finished painting, so if you guys have any tips for me on what I should be using or doing next time, please leave it down in the comments. And here is the final transformation. These are the pictures we took during our trip to New York, and I just clipped them on using some clips I found from Joanne. Since it is a corkboard, you could pin some things on it. Like I said earlier, there's so many possibilities on what you can do with your suitcase, so just have fun with it. I did an okay job with gluing the ribbon because it is crooked at some parts, and like I mentioned earlier, it will look very noticeable. With the Polaroid pictures hanging inside, I think this would make a really cute bedside table because you can throw things inside, or you can decorate it with whatever you like. A really cool feature Prynt has is that you can print out a still shot from a video, and then using the Prynt app you can scan that photo and the video will magically play. I feel like this would have been a really cool way for me and my best friend to send secret messages to each other back in middle school, and you can even edit and write captions on your pictures before printing them out.
Oh my god, we got the crab meat and pork.
Okay, so this is how the final suitcase transformation turned out. I didn't paint anything on the backside, but maybe I'll get to that later, or I might just leave it plain because it's the backside. This was my first time painting with acrylics and it was super fun, and I actually really enjoy doing this. I think it might be my new hobby. So let me know down in the comments if you want to see more painting projects from me or more repurposing videos other than fashion. If you want to enter to win your own Prynt Pocket right here, all you have to do is follow me on Instagram and tag a friend in the giveaway photo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!